You're live. Last time we were here, we wrapped up a couple loyalty missions. Got Miranda's, Garrus's, and Tally's all taken care of. Now we're on to complete Mordin's. We're on to Jonka.
On my way!
Right there.
Here we go!
Huh.
On the floor!
Deploying incineration tech. Making contact. Burn through AI.
Here we go! I'm on it! Heads up! Taking fire! Target charging!
Closing in.
Watch out! Incoming! Yeah! Enemy down! Firing now!
Shit. Krogans don't play.
Enjoy. Ready for takedown.
Awesome! You bet! I've lost shields!
Damn, I'm dead. Maybe not.
Neutralized.
You bet. Hostile.
Combat. Problematic. Hit.
Oh! Damn.
Moving out of line
Moving.
of fire. Well enough.
Not a problem. Can't reach the target.
Moving in. Not difficult, please. Hostile targeting.
Firing them. Now let's finish you off. Incoming! I died.
Engaging target.
Oh, nice. That'll do it. Oh, interesting. I forgot that I slotted that ability off. Okay. Okay. A bit of manny gel.
Here we go.
Lock shield. Could burn nicely.
Take a little iridium. Doing quite well for myself on that front.
Down you go.
Killed that one.
Ooh! Good show. Good show, Morty.
We'll put them down.
Not a problem. Just the thing to help.
I'll combustion that manifold. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you're dumb. You're dumb. Extreme bit doesn't always work. Yoink. That works for me.
Repurposed Krogan Hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment.
The only buildings more durable are their bomb shelters, but most of those were destroyed in civil wars.
That body, human. Need to take a look. Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject. Victim of experimentation.
Any idea whether what they gave him is contagious?
No, appears to be cultivation of cancerous cells, aggravated by torture, malnourishment. Not a virus. Probably testing vectors to attack genophage. Primary goal, not infection of humans. Humans useful as test subjects. Genetically diverse. Enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Experimenting on humans? That kind of crap is what makes Cerberus start to seem like a good idea.
My report will mention that.
Never used humans myself. Disgusting, unethical, sloppy. Used by brute force researchers, not thinkers. No place in proper science. Krogan use of humans, unsurprising.
I imagine you had to do some live subject testing while developing the new genophage.
Yeah.
No, unnecessary. Limited tests to simulations, corpses, cloned tissue samples. High-level tests on Varen. No tests on species with members capable of calculus. Simple rule, never broke it.
No tests on species with members capable of calculus. Uh-huh.
How are humans more genetically diverse?
More variable. Peaks and valleys, mutations, adaptations, far beyond other life. Makes humans useful test subjects. Larger reactions to smaller stimuli.
I know we can look much different from each other, but Asari have a wide range of skin tones.
No, ignore superficial appearance, down to genetic code. Biotic abilities, intelligence levels. Can look at random Asari, Krogan, make reasonable guess. Humans, too variable to judge. Outliers in all species, of course. Geniuses, idiots. But human probability curve offers greater overall variety.
Wouldn't something native to Tuchanka work better? Varen, maybe?
Yes, human experiments strictly high-level, concept testing. Native Tuchanka fauna likely used later in development stages. Wise to delay use of Varen until necessary. Powerful bite.
Come on, we still need to find Malin.
Agreed.
This looks fine.
I am the speaker for Clan Werlock, Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Werlock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
If I flee, I might trip over the dozen Krogan I killed to get here. I think I'll take my chances.
You killed our youngest and weakest human. They were not worthy of remaining near our glorious work. Inside, you will find only hardened, blood-packed veterans, tempered by savagery and war, and dedicated to one goal. The Solarian will cure the genophage, and Clan Werlock will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood.
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
If you care about the future of Clan Werlock, you'll hand over Malin. Now.
When we cure the genophage, Werlock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellion will
You
be...
talk too much.
See? The human cannot hit a simple target.
Yeah, I can. Oh no. Oh, that was brutal.
Time to target me!
I'm dead. Not yet, though.
will avoid direct fire.
Engaging target.
Nice.
Labs likely through there. Can smell antiseptic, hint of dead flesh.
Money.
Active console may contain useful data. One moment. Genetic sequences, hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains, live tissue, clone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment vectors, avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Morton.
Yeah.
Not developing, modifying, much more difficult, working within confines of existing genophage, 100 times the complexity. Errors unacceptable, could cause total sterility, malignant tumors, could even reduce effectiveness, worse than doing nothing. Had to keep Krogan population stable, 1 in 1,000. Perfect target, optimal growth. Like gardening.
You're saying you were working just as hard to keep their population from falling?
Yes, could have eradicated Krogan. Not difficult. Increased mutation to degrade genetic structure further. Chose not to. Rachni extinction tragic. Didn't want to repeat. All
Okay.
life precious. Universe demands diversity.
Interesting. So no, he's not a heartless killer then. Maybe a little misguided about the way that science is utilized.
How can you agree with using the genophage, Morton? Look at what happened to
Yep,
Tuchanka as a
exactly.
result.
It was
State of Tuchanka not
Not
due to
used for
genophage.
scientific
Nuclear winter
progress.
caused by Krogan
It's used
before
for
Solarians made
militaristic
first
progress.
contact. Krogan choices. Refuse truce during Krogan rebellions. Expand after Rachni wars. Splinter after genophage. Genophage medical, not nuclear. No craters from virus. Damage caused by Krogan, not Solarians, not me.
So if the Krogan banded together and formed a united government, you'd welcome that.
Yes, United Krogan saved Galaxy, destroyed Rachni. Genophage, not punishment, simply alters fertility to correct for removal from hostile environment.
Uh-huh. Alters fertility correct for removal from hostile. What? Nope, I'm still lost on your real. He's doing it for the most scientific possible reason. Okay.
The effects on Tuchanka are still your responsibility. You upgraded the virus that kept them in barbarism.
Yeah.
Krogan committed war crimes, refused to negotiate. Turian defeat not complete. Krogan could have recovered, attacked again. Conventional war too risky. Krogan forces too strong. Genophage was only option. Krogan forced genophage, us or them. No apologies for winning. Wouldn't have minded peaceful solution.
What was it like working on the genophage modification project?
Best years of my life. Wake up with ideas, talk over breakfast, experiments all morning. Statistical analysis in afternoon, run new simulations during dinner, set data runs to cook overnight. Laughter, ego, argument, passion, Galaxy's biggest problem, massive resources thrown at us. Got anything we wanted?
Do you keep in touch with your old team members?
No. All changed with deployment. Made test drop on isolated Krogan clan, hit rest of Tuchanka when results were positive. End of project. Separate ways. Watching it end, watching birth rates drop. Personal. Private. Not appropriate for team.
Sounds like you were pretty important. How'd you go from that to running a clinic on Omega?
Wanted to heal people. Good use of last decade.
You spent a
Something
decade
easy.
there?
No ethical concerns.
Okay.
Understand rationale for modified genophage, right choice. Still, Hard to sleep some nights.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
I feel like Renegade Shepard still disapproves of chemical warfare. Would prefer a hands-to-hands encounter. The good old-fashioned way.
Dead Krogan, female. Tumors indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer. Sterile Werelock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
I didn't expect you to be disturbed by the sight of a dead Krogan.
What? Why? Because of genophage work? Irrelevant. No. Causative. Never experimented on live Krogan. Never killed with medicine. Her death not my work. Only reaction to it.
Causative.
Goal was to stabilize population. Never wanted this. Can see it logically. But still unnecessary. Foolish. Waste of life. Hate to see it.
Hate to see it. Often days.
I didn't think you'd had much direct contact with things like this. Did you come to Tuchanka after dropping your plague?
Yearly recon missions. Water, tissue samples. Ensure no mistakes. Superiors offered to carry it on. Refused. Need to see it in person. Need to look. Need to see. Accept it as necessary. See small picture. Remind myself why I run a clinic on Omega. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
You realize we gunned down a few Krogan on our way in, right?
Different cases. Self-defense, combat instinctual, justified. Medical experimentation, not the same. Krogan research is ruthless. Risking own clan's women for new data. Disgusting. Short-sighted. Wrong.
Well, surely you do not separate these actions from the ones that created in the first place.
Infecting the entire species with the sterility plague isn't much better
Yeah,
in my book.
yeah, anything.
Had
It's
to
the
be done.
reason for all
Rachni
this.
wars, Krogan rebellions, all pointed to Krogan aggression. So many simulations. Effects of Krogan population increase, all pointed to war. Extinction. Genophage or genocide. Save galaxy from Krogan. Save Krogan from galaxy.
That's garbage.
So you're willing to sterilize a species based on the evidence of a few simulations?
Yes, millions of data points, years of arguments, countless scenarios, all noted Krogan fragmentation as dangerous, no unified culture to support repopulation. Would have been war, Turians and humans destroying Krogan utterly. Genophage was better, saved lives.
Look at the dead woman, Mordin. It doesn't look like you saved her.
No, it doesn't. Worked with available data. Only option. No other possible. Doesn't matter.
We can use this.
Morton's role in the story is pretty interesting. Something I always think about even now. Like at what point can you try to further your field, your purpose, your dream? And at what point does that start to tread on the lives and dreams of others? How can you, what is the extent that you can justify your visions, right? Alright, let's see what's in here first.
You killed the Bloodpack guards.
Not Bloodpack, not member of Clan Werelock. Wrong clan markings.
I'm a nerd, not scout. Werelock guards got me. Brought me here.
The Chief Scout told us to watch for you. We've taken out the guards. Get back to Erdnot.
I can't. The Werelock did things to me. Drugs. Injections. Said I was sacrificing for the good of all Krogan. Experiments to cure the genophage. Everything's blurry. Hard to think. Have to stay.
Morden, can you get him back on his feet? Stims, maybe? Something to bolster his immune system?
You don't understand. I'm not too sick to leave. I have to stay. They're curing the genophage. They're gonna make it all better. They have to keep doing the tests.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable, susceptible, brainwashed.
Why do you want them to keep doing the tests?
This is my fault. I got caught. Wasn't strong enough. Not
This is
good enough.
Some fucked up
This
Stockholm
is the best
syndrome.
I can do. This is all I can do. I'm not big enough to have a real shot with the females. I'll never have kids of my own.
Oh, jeez.
But if I help undo the genophage, then I'm mattered.
You got a bruised ego. You got caught and beaten, so you tell yourself it was for something important.
Yeah.
That's not true. I need to stay. They're gonna cure us all.
You're not a real Krogan. When a real Krogan gets knocked down, he gets back up.
I did. I got back up every time they hit me. So many times.
You're lying there right now like a Vorcha grubbing in the mud. You gonna just lie there, Vorcha?
Wow, Shep.
Screw you, human. Nobody says that to me. Nobody keeps me down.
Yeah.
Damn right they don't. Now get back to Clan Erdnot and report in. Go. Go!
Hopefully his story of curing the genophage will be passed off as a hallucination.
Damn. Tough break for this poor guy. Just gets robbed and left for dead.
Shepard, I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shot could cause a significant explosion.
You bet. Incoming!
Thought I was harmless.
Moving in.
Taking fire. Watch out!
Deploying incineration.
Quickly.
Affirmative. This will put them down.
One down.
Firing now. Understood. Beam method.
Right in the middle of his little charge, he just gets frozen. Wow, these ice rounds are pretty incredible, honestly.
or inflammable. Forget me. Doesn't matter.
Incoming! Heads up!
Combat. Problematic. My shields are down.
Not a problem.
Watch the Krogan!
Just the thing to help.
Alive.
Not a problem.
Should work nicely. Killed that one.
Fire in the hole!
Oh, I'm dead. There's no way. Alright.
Got one!
Can't target them!
Grimlock will avenge you!
Lock shields.
Ow.
Should work nicely.
Affirmative.
Moving in.
Nice. Good save.
What's this?
Wow, we actually got a heavy weapon ammo up. Very nice. Love to see that.
Malin. Alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student! I looked up to you!
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. It takes a bit more to put things right. I can deal with that.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Mordin, did you ever perform experiments like this?
No. Never taught you this, Malin.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions?
Sure.
You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That will be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
How would a Krogan population explosion have done anything to stop Saren and the Geth?
That's a
An
good point.
increased Krogan population would have forced the Council to take steps, likely involving colony rights in the Traverse. The Turian fleets would be vigilant for any military activity in the area. They might have stopped the Geth at Eden Prime.
Supposition. Impossible to be certain.
Yeah.
Don't you see? We tried to play God and we failed. We only made things worse.
But you're only...
And I'm going to fix it.
No, you're playing God, trying to fix it. You're doing the same thing.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
Why work with Clan Weyrloc? And how did you access the genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Weyrloc, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
We're shutting your lab down, Malin.
Shutting down more than that.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Ooh.
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
Yeah.
Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Don't worry about me, Mordin. How are you doing?
Disappointed. Thought Malin better than that. Never suspected he'd go so far. Knew he was young, impressionable. Should have talked to him after. Gotten him through guilt.
You dealt with your issues by opening a medical clinic. He started experimenting on prisoners.
Yeah.
You did the right thing.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. Malin dead, problem solved. Malin's research, only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure, security. Still valuable, though.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan, effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
You know, those Krogans sound like they'd be pretty efficient soldiers in the fight against the Reapers, and all we have to do is give them a cure to the genophage.
Keep the data. Better to have it and not need it.
Exactly.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data. Wiping local copy. Still years away from cure, but closer than starting from scratch. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chunka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
I'd like to look around a bit more.
God, how did I get all that Paragon?
Take your business to the clan leader.
I would very much like that pistol.
Solarians, too. Those little bastards are so smart. He doesn't fight a rat.
Clan Erdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. Based on population profiles, Clan Erdnot has adopted surviving members of Clan Werlock, mostly women and children.
Ah, intelligent move. Surprising from Krogan. Glad to see it.
Also, I have been
Glad to
unable
see
to
it.
access local medical records. I suggest asking the local...
Citadel has these huge arms. Millions of people live here. Why do you care so much? You gonna leave? Should I ask the female clan for right of parentage? Why, you don't want anything I sell, human. It'll tear your insides like you swallowed knives.
Good Varen.
Yes. Precious baby.
Stay.
The human returns. This time with more creds, I hope.
Everyone I talk to hates...
I do enough business off-world to know that you aliens have more credits than people here do.
I should go.
Suit yourself. Human returns.
What the hell is a pyjack?
We started using the mounted defense cannons to stop them.
I should go.
Suit yourself. I just wish... I don't know. Things could be different. Eyes straight ahead. My scout made it back. We've got him at the tent. Doesn't remember much beyond getting tortured, but he remembers you.
Nice.
Said you yelled at him until he got his hump out of that base and back here. You've got a quad, human. Thanks for saving my scout. Saves me having to train another one.
Don't your storehouses have automated defenses?
Why bother? Half of what we eat is vermin. We've got weapons stockpiles to take care of. Beyond that, our women and...
Your enemies go after civilians?
Easiest way to wipe out a clan. Women and kids can fight, but they're always outnumbered if another clan goes after them. If its women and children are killed, a clan's hope for the future is lost. Falls apart. We don't do that, though. Rex's orders. Even if it costs us a battle, we don't fire on non-combatants.
Thanks for the
Don't
information.
know about the rest of your species, but you're good in my books, human. Let's see what the human can do.
Wave completed. That AoE is pretty generous. Nice.
Give me a reason.
Rex is probably just back to like Shepard. Our hijack problem is definitely not
I
impacting the
lost half
galaxy.
my stock in it.
Yeah, I'll get some hijack meat for your buddy.
Seeing those vermin roasting in the heat from an explosive shell, I swear it was glorious.
I didn't do that for my health. Let's talk payment.
You have a lot of skill with those cannons.
You
I'm not
goddamn
gonna
right.
argue with you.
Didn't miss a shot.
I'll give you a discount at my store. Anything you want, you buy at cost.
What do you have in stock?
Most of it's food and drink that's toxic to humans. Ring call's a local favorite. Don't try to act tough, it'll tear your insides apart. Otherwise, I've got weapons, scrap, and whatever food those pod jocks don't steal. Which isn't much. Take a look at my kiosk over there if you want to buy something.
I should go.
Suit yourself.
Nice.
I'll take it.
A dig. Negotiation bonus. That's pretty funny.
Here, try this.
Looks like Urs finally found someone to follow around.
We've got a buddy? Oh shit.
One of the children, probably 5 years from the right. Yeah, my eyes.
Oh, let's go, buddy. I know just what to do with you.
Put down some real money, human.
Former pit fighter. Hell yeah. Yeah! Yeah! Shepard's in! Shepard's in on pit fighting. Let's go.
Put down some real money, human.
Alright. Alright, Urs, we gotta play this a little smart now. I'm gonna have to bet against you. Well, never mind. I guess you're just a badass.
Put
Let's
down
keep
some
it
real
going.
money, human.
Well, can't go well every
Put
time.
down some real money, human.
Damn. It's over so fast.
Child. It's like tackle the Baron.
Oh
Every
no.
time someone seeing those vermin roasting in the heat from an explosive
It was a
shell.
lot of fun.
Help yourself to more. I'll give you a discount at my store.
I should go.
Suit yourself.
Oh no, is he just dead? I feel kind
I
of...
asked the female man for
Damn, really? He just dies? Oh. Well, oh well. Tough life on Tuchanka.
I can teach him to hunt. The best way to shoot a gun. Fight with honor and sound.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
So Grunt is a beefy boy now.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Almost thought he lacked backbone. Shame I had to kill him. Might have made a good member of the team. Willing to get his hands dirty.
You're really at peace with what happened?
Yes, of course. Can't change what happened. Life continues. Back to mission, back to work. Become like Malin otherwise. Solarian emotional processing faster than other species. Has to be. Short-lived culture can't spend time reminiscing.
So you really don't feel bad at all about what happened on Tachanka?
Yes, correct. Now at least. Greatly distressed at the time. Stages of grief, loss, anger, rationalization. Dealt with it. Most issues settled on Tachanka, some on shuttle back to Normandy.
Malin didn't seem like he processed his emotional response. He was obsessed with the genophage.
True, didn't mean to imply that Solarians were healthier emotionally, can still make wrong choices, bad decisions from grief, anger, guilt. Malin couldn't accept feelings. Made decision, executed. Probably before I left for Omega. Wish I'd seen it. Solarians still feel, just resolve it quickly. Explains lack of marriage, can't sustain courtship emotions. Or perhaps based on reproduction. Unsure.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tachanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
Oh yeah, that's just better. That's just really nice. Got some loyalty in the house. Love to see it. I do kind of want to see what Tali looks like with that.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Oh, I kind of like it.
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little boshtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry, it won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like, what did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence.
Okay.
Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We're in our suits
I
even
kind of
among
am.
family. The most intimate thing
That
we can do
damn-
with another Quarian is link our suit environments.
That damn
We get
Inferno
sick
armor
at
is
first, and
basically
then we
the
adapt.
same thing.
It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except, well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
I appreciate the thought, Tally. And I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Nevertheless, I'd be honored to link suits with you, Shepard.
Oh, yeah?
You know, if you were a Quarian and we weren't already on a suicide mission. I'm going to tinker a bit more. Thanks for coming by.
Damn, Tally. You want to link suits, girl? No.
Did you hear that we are sharing our deck with a Krogan?
Well, ain't that peachy?
Is it?
What can we do for you, Commander?
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
I need to get to Pragia, Shepard. Soon.
I'll think about that. Meanwhile,
Yep.
I have...
Yep. Alright, well, I imagine that Shepard was trying to figure out where this base of hers was, so, like, right from the very beginning, she was like, yeah, let me see your files on Cerberus and all that. Guarantee you that's what that was about. I suppose we go feed the fish.
Shepard, the women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
Thank you, Edie. Out of all the current loyalty missions, I'd say the one who has probably the most cause to need help is gonna be Thane. Thane's son is out there. We gotta help him out.
Also, according to CSEC, a Drell recently passed through customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you board the shuttle with that.
But this is a ceremonial item.
You'd think Citadel security would be the tightest in the galaxy. I see no fewer than 14 fatal flaws a skilled assassin could exploit. 8 of them existed when I was here 10 years ago.
Yikes.
Yes?
My associate's trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported a Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
What sort of trouble has Mouse been getting himself into?
Odd jobs for shifty people. Duct rats take whatever is available to get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities.
Illegal
Actually, he was selling one of you.
Me?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors. Buggy,
Wow.
though. It crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake, and you should fix the problem yourself.
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. You should pick up a copy of the Shepard VI when you talk to him.
Shut up.
Sounds like
No
your
way.
boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
You don't know us, Captain. Why are you going so far to help us?
I've worked Zakera for 2 years. Every day kids turn to crime because they've got no other choice, because their parents don't care. You're trying to save yours.
He faces a dark path.
We better hurry then.
You didn't tell him that Kolgat plans to assassinate someone.
I also didn't tell him what you do for a living. Do you normally discuss assassinations with the police?
I take your point. Thank you, Shepard.
Oh, Avina.
Welcome. This is the Zakera Ward Transportation. The Alliance Embassy has issued a travel advisory for human visitors to the Citadel. Would you like to hear it now?
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
I wonder what a Presidium fish would taste like. I'm telling you, there are no fish up there.
Been years since I've been to the Citadel. Never changes, does it? No matter how long you're gone. Comforting to some people, I guess. Living in denial that all this could end.
Yeah. The city has a way of making people forget about that.
Yeah.
Especially a space city.
No problem. Well, okay, that might be one.
Human?
Just looking
Look
around.
elsewhere. We don't like your kind here. You should get the sniper rifle, though. Snipers are a rare commodity.
I think I'm gonna stock up on body armor. If we join the Blue Suns, I want to survive my training.
Don't blame me when you get mauled by a Baron and don't have your shotgun.
Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You mouse?
What are you... Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you were tired. Commander Shepard?
I thought you died.
What do you want with me?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
We need you to answer some questions.
The people I work for... Look, I can't answer questions for just anybody.
Yeah?
But you can for me. You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. As the people I work for?
We don't have time for this.
That's it?
God, Bane, help me.
Help me, Mouse. My son is out there, in the dark.
That's why I carried for him. I thought you'd want me to. Please.
Oh, that's fair.
Explain.
He came in, said he was looking for work. He had a hollow of me, the one you took, Krios. I put the word out. Used your old contacts. Elias wanted to hire him. Elias Kellum.
Oh. Oh no.
One other thing. That Shepard VI you're selling?
Oh shit, you heard... Look, you were dead. It was totally legal to make a VI of you.
You made money using my likeness. I think I deserve some of the profits. Don't you?
Oh, sure. How about I just transfer some money to you? I mean, why bother with all the lawyers and taxes and junk, huh?
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was Little People when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked, all in them big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward. Shin Akiba. He's seriously bad news.
You just saved yourself a world of pain, kid.
Yeah, right. When Kellum finds out what I've done, I won't live long. And I can't do anything about it but hide. Krios, you got any kindness for me? Put a bullet in Kellum before you go.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees. Bare feet black. A dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer. I was the only good thing he had back then. But I left him, as I left Kolyat.
You abandoned your son. We're here to deal with it. This isn't the time to brood.
You're right. At times, I envy the imperfect memory of humans.
Let's head back to Bailey.
Do you have an account with us? If you open one, we have a special this month. You can download a game free.
Something I can do for you?
I noticed you're one of the groundskeepers for the Presidium. Do you know if there are fish in the lakes?
I get that question a lot. I think it's right behind where's the restroom. Those are reservoirs. The Presidium's own supply, independent from the water storage tanks in the wards. The only place I know of on the station to get a live fish is Delea Sonesi's gift shop.
When I pour a glass of water, it's the same stuff tourists throw garbage in.
No, they purify it first. If some Solarian or human bacteria gets left in, and a Turian or Quarian drinks it, they could die. Everything would be so much simpler if we all had the same DNA. But no, the universe loves diversity.
I noticed you're one of the groundskeepers for the Presidium. Do you know if there are fish in the lakes?
I get that question a lot. I think it's right behind those are reservoirs. The only place I know of on the station.
Where is that gift shop?
The market downstairs from the bar. Delea sells aquariums.
Where is that gift
The
shop?
market downstairs. Oh, if you get up to the Presidium, check out the Demile flowers across from the conduit. They're coming in very nicely.
Gotta get our groove on. Oh man, everyone else here is just as bad as I am. That's the best part. Everyone here sucks at dancing. I love it. Come on, Jacob, what do you got, bud? Thane, break out something. Come on, fellas, we gotta make it happen out here. Still random. Wow, this bathroom sucks. 3 urinals? They have more sinks? They have more sinks than they have urinals in here. That's fucked up. Hello, friends. Maybe you're looking for fish. Oh.
What do you want?
I ever heard you talking about the fish on the Presidium.
What, you mean there actually are some?
Sure, I just caught one. I have it with me now.
I'll pay you for it.
What, you don't think I'm hungry? I went all the way up to the Presidium for this.
Jacob was like,
Why
Shepard.
should I give it to a random Krogan?
What is this?
I'll pay you a lot for it.
All right. It's obvious you really want it. Here you go.
Aren't you saving that money for a new gun? Who cares? They wouldn't let me use it here anyway. Thank you, human. Many Krogan must have dreamed of this day, but I get to be the first. It's just a damn fish. Guns are better than fish.
Nice. I leveled up off of that? Nice.
Welcome back.
I'm just browsing.
Of course. Take your
All I'm saying is that these mementos will help me remember the happy times we've shared even after you're gone.
Fine, whatever. I don't care anymore.
Yes?
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum. Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the CSEC charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
You want to accept bribes? Fine. I don't care how you run your precinct.
Yeah.
I want to know if you're gonna help me.
Yeah, I'll help. Absolutely. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself.
Nice.
I'll stay out of sight. And if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
We've got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here.
Bet Elias has his VI
Alright,
to
Jacob.
page him
You
if
play
CSEC
good
gets
cop.
within
Thane
10
plays bad
meters.
cop.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
I play space cop.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, we're actually... I forgot there's actually a good cop, bad cop routine. Yeah, you be the good cop.
You talk to him. Appeal to his self-interest. I'll put the screws to him if he needs it.
That's right.
Very well. I'll pretend to be on his side. But if we waste too much time negotiating, Bailey won't be able to stall Kellum's advocate.
Get me out of these restraints, Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. The hell are you two?
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Prove it.
I don't have to prove anything. Spectres are above the law. We clear?
Crystal.
Good. Now, fortunately, I'm not after you. You contracted an assassin. Who's the target?
Joram Talid.
Pulling a gun just
Turian.
right out the gate.
He's running for office. Lives in the 800 blocks.
Thanks. You won't see us again. No offense, but you're a problem below my pay grade.
Wow.
That may go down in history as the shortest interrogation ever.
Yeah, that was insane.
What's the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Joram? Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
Are things so bad that people can openly campaign as anti-human?
You haven't heard what the aliens have been saying? They think the council died because our fleet refused to save them. That we stacked the new council with humans and yes-men. Udina doesn't take any crap from them, but that seems to make it worse. They act like we're jackbooted thugs enforcing a coup.
I mean... Shepard's like nervously sweating, like, oh yeah, the coup? Jackbooting? Thuggery?
I don't give a damn what Joram's politics are. This is about Thane's son, not him.
You might not care, but the people who live here do. Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
There he is. How do you want to play this?
Follow the lead on the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Where will you be?
The darkest corner with the best view.
It's starting to look an awful lot like Garrus's royalty mission.
Amon Kira, Lord of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
That guy straight up just saw him as he was leaving.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
You can count on it.
Show the humans they won't get their way. I will. And I'll do it through legal processes, not by a coup attempt.
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all.
Oh,
I hope
nice
you'll come
pistol
out on
damage.
election day.
I'm following. Stay close, Chip. Have you got him? Do you have the target?
No.
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of Kolyat?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
No problem so far. Can you give me an update? Target in sight. What's he doing? I'm almost in position. He's letting the bodyguard do all the work. Then let's him deny involvement.
Nice. Very slippery.
No sign of trouble. I see him.
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
I'm relocating to the next room. Let me know target in sight. What's his status?
Yes, sir. You're running for office. Lots of people watch you.
What's his status?
Yes, sir.
Maybe you...
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
He looks nervous. Could be he's noticed you.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here somewhere.
Also a possibility. There are obstructions ahead. I'll try to go around. Don't lose him.
All right. You head on. We'll see if anyone follows you. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey, who are you?
I don't have time for this.
Stay with him. I see him.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
Kolyat!
Oh, Cecil!
Thane,
I saw.
he's heading to Talid's apartment.
Oh yeah.
Kolyat.
Forgot to load your weapon there.
This is a joke. Now you show up.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
C-Sec, put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need your help. What the hell?
Talid, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I will.
Take the boy into custody.
You son of a bitch!
Your father and I have killed a lot of people. You haven't. There's no reason you should start.
I read his files. What made it all right for him to kill all those years?
I was 6 when the Hanar began to train me. I didn't know any better. Your mother woke me from my battle sleep.
And why did you leave her? Why weren't you there when she died?
Your mother. They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the Deep, I went to find them. The Triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them. Eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Kolyat, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
Damn.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Kolyat and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
I'm surprised you're letting him do that.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son? I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
Nice. Bailey's the real one.
They've been in there a while.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the C-Sec archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
Someone like that is trouble you don't want to deal with.
Someone's got to deal with it. Doesn't have to be me, though.
How'd it go?
Our problems they aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
That kid goes through the system, we both know he's there for the rest of his life. Those guys were a waste of skin, scales, whatever.
If you've got another suggestion, I'm listening.
Give him a job. He can work off his debt to society and you can keep an eye on him.
It sounds like more work for me, and I can't just deputize him into CSEC.
Sure
you have to go through channels.
I didn't say have him work for CSEC. I said have him work for you.
Spectre him.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Captain.
Excellent. Oh, that's right, they give him the white outfit. It's kind of a boring outfit. Let's give him the red. Love to see that. The cheesy ass sunglasses. It's so good. Oh, he's got his shredder rounds. Okay.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Crit hits. Love that.
Shepard, how can I help?
Is the lab working well for you?
Quite satisfactory. Found a few surveillance bugs. Destroyed most of them. Returned expensive one to Miranda. Nothing unexpected. Just need more samples. More collector data, tissue samples, anything you can get, I can use. Find new tech.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful. Getting off track. Discovery. Based on Prothean collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination. Can guess captured Protheans lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward. As Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
Damn.
Does knowing how the Protheans fell tell us anything useful about how to stop the Collectors or the Reapers?
Not yet. More useful as motivation. Effects on Protheans more than indoctrination, body modification. No self-preservation instinct. Old injuries not healed, no reproduction, just cloning. Technology overriding biology, not augmenting. No art, no culture, closer to husks than slaves.
Damn.
Tools for Reapers. Protheans dead, Collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the Collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on Collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after. Now, have more context. See what Collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed now. Won't let you down.
What is it about the Collector's modifications that bothers you so much?
Disrupts socio-technological balance. All scientific advancement due to intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Solarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
If you feel that way, why did you work on the genophage modification?
Talked before. Best option. That or kill them all. If around during first contact, would have argued against it. Wasn't there then. Do what I can.
You said the Collectors had no art. I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan always had me do the patter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective, observation, interpretation. Suspect you won't see any art in Collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for Reapers. Worse than the Geth.
I'm sorry, I know that was important, but you perform Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Mordin.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you for including me.
Yeah. No problem. Got some loyalties done. Oh. Yo! Corbin actually found stuff. Okay. The scans that we took on the Keepers in 1, they're bioengineered. Huh. Shit. People will watch from a distance as the Quarians reclaim not just their homeworld, but the largest synthetic army in the galaxy. Oh shit. That's not good. Quarians, not looking too hot. Alright, I think that next we gotta go for Jacob. I don't think we necessarily owe more to Jacob than we do to, say, Casimir or Grunt. Right now everyone's loyalty at this point is just kind of tertiary comparatively. So now it's just a matter of determining why people are asking for help. Most of it is revenge, to be honest. So I kind of slot many people's revenge missions for later. Let them sleep on it a little longer. Let's help out our buddy Jacob.
setting out a fire.
Taking cover. Moving to target. Stun!
Clean kill.
Change weapons.
Right.
Very well.
Nice. Got it.
Shields down.
On target. On it.
Shield defense.
Get over here.
Target mark.
Oh, what? It didn't pull him? Ugh. Okay, that was a little reckless.
Gotta hurt.
Nice. request for aid from Dr. Farron. I get the feeling this is not the loyalty mission for Jacob. Isn't this a nostalgic scene? Deep underground mines. Let's just end that. Nice.
Can't get along.
As I must.
Avoid direct fire! Engaging hostiles!
Can't target them.
All mine! On it.
Once the artifact is secured, your orders are to take your men rendezvous with Captain Voorhees aboard Strontium Mule. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a little ease up. Yep, this looks pretty familiar. Oh, but Prothean tech. Up. Back to this again. And a beacon even. Yep, this was definitely the wrong mission.
Launching probe.
Looks like they
I
forgot
have
to name
detected
these
an anomaly.
planets.
MSV Lawrenceburg. Registration BW46100348087. Impact and unscheduled suborbital deceleration recorded. General display.
Probe away. I have found something.
One thing I've noticed about ESO is that it tends to be more frequently found on aquatic worlds than anything else.
Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe.
Damn.
Probe away.
That's a lot of plat.
Probe away. Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away.
We haven't had Jack in a hot minute. Ooh, we can max out something here. I think it'd be fitting for us to max out our barrier. This looks like an island of adventure. Jacob, I bet your dad's been having a great time.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside. Switch up.
Sure thing.
Change weapons. Change weapons.
Do I really want Jack running the scimitar, or do I want her running the Carnifex? Let's start with the scimitar.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years. Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as... She threatened to report if I didn't stop sending messages. But now she's so innocent. They all are. And the look she gives when she smiles. Bitch. We're easier now. What's the harm? We're stuck here.
That doesn't sound good.
Crash, you can't expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has made him. What was her name? Sarah? Susan? My God, I can't remember. We need to get out. So I can remember. Think straight. They have to hurry.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resumed. Pause time, 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. Following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback, activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Come on, let's get going.
My father had a working beacon, but didn't signal for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Yeah, that long? He's screwed.
You came? From the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
Who are you? What was your rank on the Gernsback?
I can't think. The leader thinks for us, and we serve. So we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape! Go
to the left. Okay, pal. Oh, I hit the wrong button, didn't I?
They've seen us.
Jacob, I told you to get in the cover, man. Yeah. Good job getting into cover, Jacob. It was really, really easy.
They're right ahead of us.
Right!
Now Jack is dead? Come on. What the hell?
They've seen us. Taking fire.
Why is Jack dead again? I hate this.
My shields are down. Change weapons. We've been spotted. Shields have failed.
Right.
What?
Taking fire.
Nothing can stop me.
Switch up.
Targeting! That's a nice trick. I'll put him down!
Can't get him.
That's not neural decay. They were nuts.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost. We need to find someone who can make sense of this. Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
No fight from these guys, but they've got the same uniform as the others who attacked us. There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent. If they were violent, I'd have killed them. But the woman on the beach said hunters were exiled.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
You certainly seem to have a way with words.
You heard her. I have his face. My father forced the crew to eat toxic food. What the hell?
Doesn't seem
Look at
good.
these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long. He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands.
Uh-huh.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Is that worship? That doesn't really look like a human. I wouldn't call that particularly good worship.
I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing. Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here. He has a cruel face. His cruel face.
Racist. Just stealing all their money.
Nothing can stop me. Forbidden.
Wow, that's a nice charge.
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden. Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Is there another mech?
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden. Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden. Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden. Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
What? What is happening? What is this bug?
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
feel like Biotic Charge really bugs this game out.
Weapons are forbidden. Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Right, but I'm not in combat. There's nothing to fight.
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden. Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Impact imminent. Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Not much.
Please, here. You could end it. You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Think on your own time. What's in there?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
The beacon was fixed after a year, so the plan must have worked. Why no signal?
Those weren't the last entries on the casualty list. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out.
Yeah.
But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Does it say why he separated the men and women?
Don't really think you
Or is it as bad as it seems?
think you could
No, it
draw a
turns to
line from
gibberish.
one to the other.
Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this.
Yeah.
I need to find this man. Right!
I'll get there.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
That one corpse is old. A warning. The others are fresher, maybe a month.
The hunters started fighting back.
Got no shield!
Come on over.
Switch up.
Up front!
Grabbing cover!
On it! Target down!
Power.
Careful. I automated my defenses after the crew turned violent. I keep attacking. I had no choice.
He had plenty of choices. Only on it. On my way. Targeting. Gravity's what we need, mother.
Right.
Oh! Get over here! All mine!
Heading in for the kill. Proximity warning.
No sweat.
Having a nice trip! Got a line! Charge him up! Move it!
Lock shield. Destroy you.
Yeah!
My favorite thing. I'm haunting you, Shepard. System failing. Backup systems.
You're not haunted shit. Get up. Is there more? Shit, there's more. Let's go.
Taking cover. I'll put him down.
Requesting assistance.
Got it.
Nothing can stop me.
Target down.
Damn, they just juggled him.
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Talk to him, Jacob.
We serve.
Oh shit.
Ride! Hop down, drone!
Bypassing damage system.
Damn.
They're right ahead of us.
Ride!
I'll destroy you.
Damn it. Ah. These mechs have too much health, man.
Draw left!
On it.
They got combat drones!
Good is dead.
Nice. Alright, we're in there.
They've seen us.
Final high.
Oh my god, there he goes.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Nice. First try. Big money.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance Base. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They
Damn,
propped me up here in
doesn't
some
even
kind of ritual
recognize his own
behavior.
son.
Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's tough.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you are acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Don't let him see me like this.
Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right before I left.
Shepard's like, I'm right here.
Leave it at that.
I'm not biting, Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
What was that moment? I want to know that there was an actual reason.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
Can't point to where it all went wrong.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
You're blaming the
If you treat
heat?
them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the Droolers. That was before the Hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
Hey, I'd like to keep my blood too, let's be real.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
Can't say this wouldn't be a hell of a vacation, but you don't get to just walk away after all this time.
You're damn right he doesn't. What happened here, I should vent his head. But he's not even worth pulling the trigger.
Vent his head?
I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
I'm pretty sure we can spare the ammo.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm not taking the shot. My father owned his mistakes. He was a different man.
A good man.
Shit.
Half charged. You've seen the crazy ones. This won't stop them. It's not for them, Dad.
Fuck. That was pretty serious. No time wasted. Oh my god. Renegade loyalty really is pretty final, isn't it?
They could be long gone by the time they get here.
They get as much as a glimpse, and you're restricted to decaf.
Great, may as well serve it in the airlock, you hard ass.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Really? Because given the result, it feels like something you'd have your hands in.
Mm-hmm.
You know very little about me, Shepard. Don't presume to understand my intentions.
He's like, yeah,
Cerberus
this
is
actually
ultimately
too
about
beneath
humanity.
me.
My people are valuable to me.
Fine, you didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Was this supposed to be a favor, or did you just want to see him squirm?
Wow.
What he did with it was his own business. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
Damn.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this.
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor's body has some catching up to do, but the man died a long time ago. I've already dealt with that. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
Shit.
Come on, we got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Let's not make a habit of it.
Wow. You're such a hard ass, Renee. Come on. He was just saying thank you. Let's get him his loyalty outfit on. Remember, he had a good one.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Yeah, got some loyalty. Look at this. It's looking alright. Liking all these loyal crew members up in here. Alright, I think that should do it for tonight. It's a pretty solid stream. Squad's looking mighty loyal. Only have a couple more left for loyalty. Some of them will prove to be interesting, that's for sure. Liking your new digs, Jacob.
Thanks for diverting to the Gernsback, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. Maybe not the best way to learn about the relatives, but I'm glad it's done. What do you need?
How we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Felt good to take that collector ship, but we need to find a way to take it to them. That's a big step. May as well be out in airlock. Anything else, Commander?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
Whoa, okay, okay.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Not big on forcing these talks still, huh? Okay.
that stuff with Jacob's dad, it's bullshit, right? Because it looked like bullshit to me.
It definitely was complicated.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Quiet enough. What the?
Trouble?
No, it's nothing. Son of a... Very funny, Edie. Real original. Stop it.
You did insist on manual control, Mr. Moreau.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Okay. Yeah. Nice, we've got our heavy barrier set up. Nice beefy barrier for Shepard. I think next we probably want to help out Jack. Then I'd say probably Samara. A lot of N7 missions still out there, aren't there? Oh, Thane's son is doing well. That's great. That's actually really great. Let's go talk to Thane.
Something.
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
The Drell live on the Hanar homeworld, don't they?
Yes. I know many think the Han are difficult to understand. It's just that they're very formal with those they don't know. We know them quite well. If you ever get close enough to a Hanar that they tell you their soul name, you would find them warm.
I thought that Hanar only let very close friends know their soul name.
Most of my commissions were for Hanar. I grew close to my regular contacts. Soul names tend to be poetic. A Hanar known for its cynicism might take a name that means illuminates the folly of the dancers.
Hanar talk using bioluminescence. That's more of an obstacle than their politeness.
True. Many Drell have had their eyes genetically modified to perceive their higher frequency flashes. I had the treatment. I can't tell the difference between a dark red and black, but I can see ultraviolet light as a silver color.
Interesting.
When you pray for the wicked, who exactly are you praying to?
That depends on the circumstance. To find my target, I speak with them on Kira, Lord of Hunters. When I act to defend another, Arashu, Goddess of Motherhood. And when I have taken my target, I speak with Kalahira, Goddess of Oceans and the Afterlife.
There's something else I'd like to talk about.
Ask.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
You know, when I went looking for an assassin, I expected to get a badass. You seem more like a monk.
In
Wow.
my experience,
Savage.
those who are truly dangerous don't act like they are. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12.
That's
They
ridiculous.
were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
Maybe if you saw the Blasto movies.
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us, some of us, from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
What exactly are the terms of the Compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
The way you describe it, the Hanar sound like weaklings.
Out here, they are. But if you could see them in the encompassing, the oceans of Kaje, you would see them differently.
I would love to see
A
that.
stream of silver in the dark, looping, diving. So fast the eye can't follow. Laughter like the squeals of a child vibrates the water. They fly over the black of the seabed like birds, plumed with the light of heaven.
This can't be legal. They made your whole race into slaves.
Don't insult me, Shepard. Anyone can refuse to serve. Few do. We owe our existence to the Hanar. We are proud to repay the debt.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies. Then, the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
Oh, damn. Oh, conversation over. He's done. Shit. Sorry, bud. Let's talk to Miranda.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
What exactly are your duties aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the Elusive Man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the Elusive Man, updating our status.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
I can't believe the Collectors were once Protheans.
I always pictured Protheans being regal, not giant bugs.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Oh.
Yeah. I've been thinking about what we talked about. Blowing off steam, easing tension. I've never considered cross-species intercourse. Damn, saying it that way doesn't help. Now I feel dirty and clinical. Are we crazy to even be thinking about this? I'm not...
Oh,
Look,
he's so shy.
Shepard, I know you can find something a little closer to home.
I don't want something closer to home. I want you. I want someone I can trust.
Get after
I
it,
can
Shep.
do that. I'll find some music and do some research to figure out how this thing should work.
Yeah.
It'll either be a night to treasure or a horrible interspecies awkwardness thing.
Nice.
In which case, fighting the Collectors will be a welcome distraction, so, you know, a win either way.
So when should I book the room?
I'd wait if you're okay with it. Disrupt the crew as little as possible and take that last chance to find some calm just before the storm. You know me, I always like to savor the last shot before popping the heatsink.
Nice.
Wait, that metaphor just went somewhere horrible.
You know, Garrus, if you're not comfortable with this, it's okay. I'm not trying to pressure you.
Shepard, you're about the only friend I've got left in this screwed up galaxy. I'm not gonna pretend I've got a fetish for humans. But this isn't about that. This is about us.
Oh,
you don't ever have to worry about making me uncomfortable.
Oh,
Nervous, yes, but never uncomfortable.
Nice.
I'll let you get back to work.
Right. Because I'm in a great place to optimize firing algorithms right now.
Alright. Garrett's looking mighty comfortable over there. Doing his calibrations. Let's talk to Tally real quick. Maybe she's got something to say about me and Garrus, huh?
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
Damn.
Is the new Normandy giving you any trouble?
Please, Shepard, I'm a Quarian. Give me a chunk of scrap metal, a circuit board, and some element zero, and I'll have it making precision jumps. I was worried about working with Cerberus engineers, but they know what they're doing, and they've been very polite.
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
That's awesome. Glad to hear
I've
it.
got green across the board. The forward tanks are buoyant and elevated.
Are you talking about the Normandy or Miranda?
I'm talking about the one that's covered and protected, not bouncing in the breeze.
I don't know. Operative Lawson's uniform is very official. It always makes me stand at attention.
You're such a dog.
Alright. That's a good stream. It's a good place to end it there.